It's so fucking dark. Dark. Like my soul. What's up with my accent today? Seriously. Hello, all of you beautiful people. Right now, I'm about to show you what I got on my last little shopping spree at SammyDress. They sent me another gift card, and I was curious about some things that I didn't get last time, so yeah, you know the role. First, these are one of my favorite things that I got this time, and these shoes, you guys, I've been looking for some of these forever. Like, God, lead shoes is really cool. I know a lot of people has been going on like that's for kids, or you know, it's just stupid, but I think they're really cool, and I can't wait to do some kind of filming or photo shoot with this because oh god, they're so cool. I went out with them a few times, and I think it's funny to walk out at night because in Sweden it gets dark really early around this time of the year, and it gets darker and darker all the time. So I could not get them from the men's section because at the men's section they didn't have my size. I had too small feet, so I had to go to the women's section, and there's always different designs on these, but I like these the most because they look exactly like the ones from the men's section. It's just that in my size, and I have like 37 in the U size. They've got both laces and straps to keep it on your feet, and they're black with the LEDs all around them like that. You charge them with a cable. Inside you put the cable, like it has two openings for them, and then it's like a USB cable, and let's see, and it's not too dark in here, but you can see there's a button here, and they have different options like that, so they light up and they change color. You can choose one color and blinking and whatnot. I would not recommend the setting that is like crazy blinking like this, because if you walk past an epileptic person, they might have a seizure, so please don't use that one. It's not good. And why am I looking at it? I also got a few things for the apartment, because now when we are building two homes together as one, we need to change some things and throw some things away and replace them, so I got some things that I've been looking for the home that is practical. They're just nice looking. This pillowcase is literally just all about Sebastian because he drinks so much coffee, it's crazy. I thought it would be smaller, but it's kind of huge, so we need to get a new pillow that it fits for, and we'll probably put it on the couch or in bed. But I thought it was funny. I actually ordered one almost like this, but it's completely black with cat eyes, so it looked kind of like Lilla My, but it was out of stock when they were about to ship it out, so I couldn't get it, but it's okay. This thing I also got mostly for Sebastian because he's kind of anxious in the dark and doesn't want it to be completely dark in the room, so I got a little night light which is shaped like a drop with a face, and it's so adorable. You push the button here. I think it uses like a few AAA batteries, and you can't see much now because it's light, but it's cute, yeah. And it changes color, so it's like, I don't know if you can see, but it changes color, and it's so cute. This is probably the most boring thing to show you, but I had to get it because, you know, I'm a very not practical person, and very like, I don't organize things much, but now when Sebastian moved in here, he really wants me to because he's not a messy person at all. So I got this. And people be like, what kind of thing is that shop? But it's a toothbrush holder, and we stuck stickers to it like this, and it's so cute, and we put it on the wall and it sticks to it like hell. I had to like rip it off the wall because it was so stuck. And we're getting stuff like this because we don't have so much space, and this is something you can stick on your wall. I actually want to get more of this because look, now it sticks there. You can put pencils in it, like, yeah, pencil holder. So on to some clothes maybe. So excuse me if there's any cat hair on this, but I have 2 cats, so it's kind of impossible to avoid. These are the exact same piece of clothing, they're just in different colors. I got a white one and a wine red one. It's because I'm in love with shirts with colors and stuff like that, and I'll show you. So it's just like a polo like this, and it's pretty thin, which is good because lately I've been feeling so hot because of the testosterone. And they've got a really long kind of collar like this that you fold, and it's kind of cute and thick like that, but the rest of the like shirt is pretty thin. Got the same one in wine red, and I really like them. I think I got them in the size medium. Yes, I got them in the size medium from the men's section. Just a little worried that I might stain this because it's so white and pretty, but I really wanted like a white polo. So I also got something that I've been looking for ages, which is this kind of like long black skirt with one see-through layer and one more compact layer like that. And it's too big for me. It's like a large, so I think it's a size large. No, it's XL even. So it's way too big for me, like waist wise, but my size was out of stock and I really wanted this. And besides, when I got it in XL, I got it in the length that I wanted because they were different depending on, like, I think S and M were shorter and I wanted a longer one, so I just need to adjust the waist and it will be fine. I've been checking out the material on this because a lot of these skirts like break very easily, but this fabric is much thicker than a lot of other skirts that I've tried out. Like, it's thin but strong, and a lot of fabric doesn't have that kind of quality. The inner layer is kind of thin, but not, it's also very strong, so I'm happy about that. I haven't noticed any defects or anything, so I'm glad, and I'll try it out, and I'm so excited about a certain look that I'm about to do with this. I also got another sweater, which is knitted in gray, size medium again. Thank God Asian size, because I can't wear medium like in the US and European sizes. I can only wear medium in Asian sizes because I'm kind of small, so I can't even wear the biggest sizes on the kids section. It's kind of stretchy. I don't want to stretch it too much in case it gets bigger, but yeah, it's medium thick, so it's not super thick, but it's not thin either. And yeah, it feels like it's really good. I tried it out a few times. It was a little bit too hot to wear it back then because the weather right now is going from like kind of warm to suddenly super cold and then warm again, so you never really know what to wear. I also got a bag, like a messenger bag, mainly because I wanted somewhere to put my computer slash tablet, but this is just slightly too small. I measured it and it was supposed to fit exactly, but I can't close the zipper, so it's okay. But you get 2 sections here, big sections, and then one here, and one here. So there's a lot of space for smaller things like keys, wallets, phones and stuff like that. And I think it's a very practical bag and it feels sturdy. I've used it a little bit, not too much yet, but I like it. Last but not least, I got a few beauty items like makeup related stuff. So these, I'm sure a lot of people has seen all over online. These are duplicates, so they are not the brand thing, but I really wanted to see, you know, if the hype is real, like if it's really worth the hype, because a lot of people says that this is so good, and honestly I was a bit like, how good could it be really? But this is now my favorite way to apply foundation. Like, I don't think it suck up as much as my Beauty Blender does. It is a bit tricky to clean them, but I've learned now a few techniques that is kind of good. And also, like, when I use this for my foundation, for example, I do my foundation in like 10 seconds because it gets so smooth and immediately gets perfect, and I love it, and God, it's worth the hype. Like, I've tried the smaller brushes for like contouring and such. Love it, love it, love it. Especially with cream contouring, it's like the best. I have not really been a big fan of the ones that a lot of people use for the eyes and stuff, because I think it's really difficult. I prefer my normal fluffy blending brushes and stuff, but I guess it's just practice, really. I like these a lot, like the ones that are small and slim, because I can do my nose contouring and stuff like that, and I just really think it's worth it. Like, I dropped it. I got a holder for them as well because I can't fit any more in my brush holder currently, and these are made especially for these kind of brushes, and you can get different sets. So I got a 10, I think these are 10 different brushes. You can get less or more, I think. There's different ones to choose from, so they're all duplicates and really good ones, I think. So I say they're worth the hype, actually. I'm very happy about that because I think they're so cool and different compared to my other brushes. Dun, 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 dun. There's like little space in here, so I usually put my beauty blenders in there also, and I think that's really cool. This is just like a stand for them, and it's practical. Yeah, you see they stay in place, and you can take them out if you want to use one, or yeah. As usual, I'm pretty pleased, very pleased actually. The only thing that I was a little sad about first was that one of the brushes in the brush set was squished and didn't keep up the shape. So I told them and got it replaced. It was fine, no worries. And yeah, they have so much stuff like home stuff, pet stuff, beauty stuff, clothes, everything. I always find something that is worth getting, and it's not very expensive either. Like, yeah, sometimes the quality is a bit meh, depending on what you pay for, because it always, if it's really cheap, you don't really expect super quality. So I'll leave the links down below, and if there's anything you're interested in or have any questions, just ask them. I'll try to reply. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, because it's always fun to do this kind of stuff. And yeah, thank you, have a nice day, and bye.